Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to AnimPedia, and for those guys who are new to this channel, in this channel we talk about anime reviews, top 10s and all the latest news and buzz that is going around in the anime world. So if you want to stay updated from the rest of the guys, consider subscribing to the channel because we will be providing regular top quality contents to make you updated. So for today the topic will be about the Straw Hat. The pirate crew of the Straw Hat Luffy in One Piece, and today the most focus will be on the power-ups of all the crew members. Like, so far they've got some unique skills, and with each arc they have progressed so much in the anime. So we will be trying to talk about the future power-ups that the Straw Hat members could possibly get. So starting off with the crew doctor, that is Tony Chopper. Well, as we all know that so far in the whole Cake Island arc, he hasn't showed much progress in his skills and abilities. We all know that when One Piece will enter into Wano, they will have to fight a lot of enemies with Zoan type Devil Fruit users. And now Chopper has got the Monster Point form, which is pretty badass. It can whoop enemies' ass, but the fact is that it has got a time limit. So I think the future power-up for Chopper will be his time limit, that his Monster Point form will get no time limit zone. And additional, there will be some Kung Fu abilities and high durability. Because in order to fight those zone type monster, he has to have that Monster Point form going on for a longer time. So if he gets a no time limit in its Monster Point form, he will be pretty able to keep up with those Devil Fruit users. Also, we may see a significant increase in its Kung Fu and martial arts ability and durability during the fights. So next up we will be talking about the Straw Hat's Navigator, Nami. Well, I don't think that she will get a huge power up in spite of being a pretty much helpful character in the whole island arc, but what she can get is that she can awaken the Observation Haki, which will significantly help her improve her climate attacks. And her ability to control the weather at that point will be even better than now. Like, we all know that with her climate attacks and strategies, she can turn any fight go in her way. So this is the only power up that I think Nami will get. So next comes the Straw Hat's Archaeologist, Nico Robin. Now, as we all know that when Nico Robin debuted in One Piece, she had a bounty of 79 million, but from that point on, she really never showed any development in both of her abilities or any special powers. So I think that in Wano arc, she will possibly get a new power up. And as we all know that she ate the Hana no Mi Devil Fruit, and if she's able to awaken her Armament Haki, then her total powers will just blow through the roof. Because if she is able to channel both the Armament Haki with her Devil Fruit powers, then she will up her powers to a whole new level. So I think the power up will be that she will be able to awaken her Armament Haki, and she will be able to channelize both her Devil Fruit powers along with Armament Haki. That will take her abilities to a whole new level. So we will have to watch for that in the next arc. Now next comes Brook. And Brook is the musician of the Straw Hat's pirate crew. Now, he's the second swordsman in the crew, and as we all know that Wano is a country of samurais. So I think Brook will be able to awaken his Armament Haki, and we also may see some new ice attacks from his swords and other music attacks. So the power-ups will be the Armament Haki and his new additional abilities to create more diverse ice attacks and music attacks. Next comes the shipwright of the Straw Hats, Frankie. Now Frankie is a cyborg. He's a tank. He's freaky awesome, and his durability in fights is something which is pretty much beyond normal, and quite to be honest with you guys, is pretty much awesome. Now with his abilities, Armament Haki will be perfect. If he is able to awaken the Armament Haki, his powers will go to a whole new level. Also, we know that he was in the Vegapunk's lab, so who knows, he might have a special weapon up his sleeve which is still not revealed yet, but he will reveal it in Wano. So the power-ups will be that he may awaken his armament haki and he will show us some cool freaky weapon that he's got in the Vegapunk's lab. Who knows? We will have to watch for that in the upcoming. Now coming to the Straw Hat Sniper, Usopp. Now for a sniper, the Observation Haki should be his main power. So I think the future power up for Usopp will be that he will be able to control his observation power even better and use it in his sniping skills. And I think he may also be able to develop his Kabuto, his dial powered giant slingshot. Now comes Jinbei. Now Jinbei is a fishman and we all know that fishmen have got great durability, great strength, great abilities. To be honest, I don't think that he will have any special power up in the arc, as we all know that Jinbei has saved Luffy so many times, and as Oda already mentioned that one of the Straw Hats crew will die. Now to put it in a more logical manner, Jinbei is the person which is ready to die for Luffy. Obviously other members are also ready to die for Luffy, but Jinbei has saved Luffy so many times, and I don't think that Oda will kill other members. So the only member which holds a pretty much higher percentage of dying for Luffy in upcoming arc can be Jinbei. So I will not be surprised if Jinbei dies and does not get any special power. Well, keeping that aside, he may get some increased abilities in his fishman powers. That's the only thing that I feel. Now to talk about the cook of the Straw Hat Pirates, Windsmoke Sanji. Now Sanji is a freaking awesome character. He has got so many abilities and his fighting style is so good. Like before the time skip, we saw a lot of serious fights, but after time skip, Sanji hasn't been involved in much of the serious fights, but in Wano he have to face stronger enemies. So I think we will see a better haki, more developed techniques of Roku Shiki, and of course an improved level of Daiblade Jinbei. Come on, seriously, if he has to cope up with those enemies, he have to show at least these improvements. Now to talk about Zoro. Now he is the monster trio of the group, and since Wano is a samurai country, I think that Zoro will be pretty much the focus of the arc. And he also trained under the greatest swordsman in the world, but after time skip he hasn't faced any of the stronger opponents, so he hasn't shown much of its improved abilities. So I think that in Wano he may face the Shogun of Wano or the swordsman Calmady. So in order to fight those guys, I think for that we will see a whole new Asura attacks coated with armament haki. Now also there is a mystery about his left eye, so we might see a special abilities coming from that eye. I don't know, Oda may surprise us. Last but not the least is the Straw Hats captain Luffy. Now it's very predictable that Luffy will get an advanced observation haki against Katakuri. Now in Wano he have to fight Kaido. In order to fight him and defeat him, he will need his Gear 5 Devil Fruit powers. So I think he will also awaken the Gear 5 mode of his Devil Fruit. So what I think is that he may awaken both Advanced Observation Haki and the Gear 5 of his Devil Fruit powers, or at least we will be able to see one of them. So guys, this was just my opinion, and comment down below what are your thoughts on my opinion, and also if you want to say to contradict my theories, then you are welcome. I also want to know what are your thoughts about the future power-ups that the Straw Hats will be getting. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more contents like this. For now, it's AnimPedia signing out. Peace.